What's up guys, welcome back to SempreInter TV, bringing you the review of our 2-0 win against SPAL. And of course, today I'm not repping my Inter shirt, I'm wearing the Italy shirt because two Italian ballers scored for us today, Politano and Gagliardini. And I've also got an Italian American joining us from NY. You guys might know him, he's part of the SempreInter crew and quite active on social media. King Troll, Mario Gagliano. What's up, Mario?
What is going on? Mario here. Good to be on SempreInter TV, finally.
Good to have you on, my guy. But anyway, let's get straight into the match review.
I thought we had a decent performance in the second half. I did not see the first half, but I heard it was garbage. So we took 0 shots on goal out of 5. And we gave up 5 corners, so that was definitely not something you want to see against a team like SPAL. But the second half, I thought we turned it around. We finished the two chances that we had. Ranocchia came on and just seemed like he was the freaking playmaker for whatever reason.
It was a very, very difficult match for Inter. It looked like it was going to be one of those afternoons, very lethargic, a very slow performance, especially in the first half. SPAL playing in a typical provincial Italian team way. Stop, start, Miranda's nose was broken in the first half. Lots of little fouls and stoppages, and everything was working towards SPAL's plan. Lautaro scored a great goal in the first half, but it was disallowed with VAR after he was adjudged to have touched it with his hand, which looked a little harsh, but I guess it was the right decision. I was pretty happy with the team Spalletti put out. There's not much option available for him at the moment. Asamoah was shifted to a left wing position, and then Brozovic's injury, yet another injury. I hope it's not too serious because we got the derby next week. He had to be brought off, and Candreva came on, and Miranda had to be also taken off for Ranocchia, so I hope that's not too serious as well. And we got so many games, important games coming up, and we just don't need all these injuries. So Mario, who was your flop of the match, and who would you give your man of the match award to?
My man of the match was Lautaro Martinez. I thought he did a great job in place of Icardi. His movement was very good off the ball and on the ball. He was a constant threat. He had a goal disallowed, unfortunately. My flop of the match, I'd go with Cedric. I mean, I didn't like the way he was going forward. Defensively, he was fine, didn't get beat all that often. But I think his set pieces were horrible while Brozovic wasn't able to take them. I just feel like he's just not cutting it for Inter, to be honest.
Yeah, I completely agree. Lautaro was a man of the match for me as well. Has become the reference point for the team up there on his own, and he's growing into the role every match more and more. As I said, had a great goal disallowed in the first half, and his movement throughout the match was great. Had a couple of near post headers and shots that didn't go on target, but showed great movement. In terms of flop, I thought Cedric was a bit harsh, mate. I don't know if he should be flop of the match. I thought he was pretty good. I thought his crossing was really good. The couple of chances that Lautaro had came from his crosses. Yeah, but on the set pieces, he was pretty poor. My flop of the match was Brozovic, because once again, I think this is his 3rd match in a row where he just looks out of gas in the tank and then was brought off. Seems to be more of a precautionary move, but he just needs some rest. I'm glad Skriniar got some rest. Perisic wasn't risked and Keita wasn't risked, so I hope Brozovic is back to his best for next week against Milan. Speaking of our upcoming match, what's your thoughts going into the second leg against Eintracht Frankfurt, Mario? We're at home and we took a 0-0 away. How do you think we'll perform at home?
I think we come out of it with the win at home. I wasn't too convinced by Frankfurt in an away game, so I feel like at home we'll have more confidence and we have the rest of the players going into it.
Okay, so you're confident and positive with all these injuries in the squad, but due to these injuries I'm just not very confident at the moment. I think it might be another draw. I think it might go down to extra time, but I think we will sneak through. I don't think it will be a convincing performance or a convincing scoreline, but we just need a win. In terms of today's player ratings, let's go through them. As always, given out by Sunit at SempreInter.com. Handanovic given a 6, completely agree. Didn't have to do much at all today. Was not tested by Patania and co. De Vrij 6.5, he was one of the candidates to be man of the match, one of the signings of the season for sure. Free transfer, absolute masterclass. Next to him, Miranda was given a 6, had to be brought off because of the nose injury as I mentioned earlier. And then Cedric was given a 6.5, I agree. His crossing going forward was great, showed some great movement and adventure. But yeah, as you said, Mario, some of his set pieces weren't that great. Asamoah also given a 6.5, I agree. He was moved about all over the place today. Started off at left wing, then had to shift to centre mid for a little bit and back to left back. Showed great versatility and was solid throughout the match. Dalbert started off as left back. Didn't start very well. The first half was pretty poor. As always, it shows very poor confidence on the ball, not very adventurous. And then he was moved to sort of a left wing position, and he was much better there in the second half. And also the first goal came created off one of his crosses. So we have Jean Mario. He was also sort of moved about all over the pitch. Seemed to have more of a free role. Drifted in and out of the game. Didn't really make too much of an impact, but you can see when he is on the ball, he is one of our more technical players, and we need some more technical players in this team. Politano 6.5, a little bit generous maybe, because I don't think apart from the goal he was good today. But you know, I guess the goal was so important that it deserves an extra bit of rating, and it was a deflected goal, but VAR made us wait for so long once again. I don't know what they were checking. We never found out what they were checking. And up front, as I said, Lautaro 7, I agree, man of the match performance from him. Substitutes, Antonio Candreva didn't give me any meme content today, luckily for him. Decent impact to the game, had a few decent touches, nothing to complain about, 5.5. And then Ranocchia and both Borja Valero were both given a 6.5. I agree, they both brought on a calming presence on the field. Ranocchia was nicely clapped by the Inter fans. Borja brought on the calmness and experience that we expect from him. It's such a shame that we signed Borja so late on in his career, because his class combined with a bit more athleticism would have been great to have a few years ago. And of course, we have to look ahead to the next match against Eintracht Frankfurt. As I said, the second leg on Thursday night in the Europa League. Fingers crossed we do the job. It's going to be a difficult match. I will have Critty Smith, who's another member of the SempreInter crew. You must have heard him on the podcasts and on the Nerazzurri classics that he does on the website. He's from Germany. He's got a lot of experience around German football, so he'll be reviewing that match with us. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's it for today, guys. Comment down below. What did you think of Mario's ratings, opinions? What do you think of mine? What do you think of Sunit's? Please comment down below, because we really do read all the comments and we try to interact with everyone. This is why this channel was created. So I'll see you on the next one for Eintracht versus Inter. Ciao ragazzi!